A pleasant good morning to each and everyone. So it's around 9:30 right now. I'm just driving down to the Cunupia area, and a little chain of thought just run through my brain there a little bit. So I thought I would have shared with you guys. I wish that some people who claim to be Christians and born again Christians could be honest, wholehearted, as people that they look at as unsaved, and people they look at as hooligans, and people they look at as sinners, and the people that is opposite towards them. There, as one songwriter say, he say you could bring it in a posy, you could bring it in a cup, but he want it rum in the morning. And he clearly states, regardless of where you bring it in, just give him rum, he gonna be contented, he gonna be happy. So even though it's a wrong example to a lot of people in society, these people who practice certain things that is not of God or wrong, some of them are wholeheartedly more honest than people who actually practice the right thing. They don't sugarcoat something. They tell you as it is. And I appreciate honesty, open and plain out. Sometimes people just ask me, boy, why you give the vagrant money? Or why you give that person money? You don't know they're on drugs, they're on cocaine. They're going to take that money to buy drugs. So there's one time I give this guy money, and somebody was in the car here with man, he shops. And he said, boy, why you give that man money, boy? You can't see that man on cocaine. That man going to take your money and buy cocaine. But let me tell you something. This man that I gave the money to, he's smelling from about 10 feet before he reached there. Pants falling down. If he shit down himself, I can't say. He head matty, he real dirty. He going through all the cars and he trying to beg. People putting up their glass, people shunning them, they're walking in the next direction. They're taking him on. You can see clearly that he's not getting no attention or help from nobody. And you can see the desperation in him. It's reaching up where his capabilities as a human being, he would do anything to get a little money to get what he want to get the money for. So I called him over and I told him, I said, be honest and be straight with me. I'll give you what you want, but just be honest with me. What are you going to do with this money? You're going and buy drugs? The man say, yes sir, I'm going to buy cocaine. And the man was honest. The man tell me he was honest, so I give him the money. So I ask, why you give him the money? And the man tell you going to buy cocaine. But let me tell you something. The first step of helping yourself or getting help for yourself or changing your life is admitting that you have a problem. So he fully well knows that he has a problem, so he need good sense. Because he know that is something uncontrollable that he can't control, and he have a problem and he going and buy cocaine. And somebody like that could come back and will come back if people pay them attention, if people give them enough time to change around their life, if people spend time to understand this person, understand why they get so, understand how they get so, right? Try to assist them in not only their drug habits, but in other ways. Try to clean them up, try to make them bathe, try to make them do certain things. If you get this person in rehab, this person could come back. And it's a clear example. You might say, no boy, I tried already. I help people like that already and all kind of thing. But the thing with it is that there's one particular vagrant in Port of Spain who the whole of Port of Spain know. And he was on cocaine. Straight out cocaine. Not no marijuana, nothing like that. Cocaine. And I used to sit and talk to him. I used to give him a little money to buy a little doubles, sweet drink. I used to buy food for him. whenever I had a little work, I used to employ him, and I used to pay him $150 to offload a 20-foot container, 250 or 200 according to when the container in a 40-foot container. And I used to talk to him, and I myself thought that, you know what, these people, yeah, it is almost impossible to help them. You can't get through to them. But you know what? When I thought he wasn't listening, he was listening. And to my surprise, to my very surprise, one Christmas Eve, I went down Port of Spain to give this man $500. And this man was drunk like a fish. I come back up the road disappointed. I say after all that talk, and you know, he cleaned up himself to a point, and I got work for him, and he was going on the right track. And now I tell myself, you know, I could help him a little more, and this is what the man do. And I was really feel disappointed. I didn't give him the money and stuff like that. And you know, a little while back I went to Port of Spain and was having an interaction with an old friend of mine, and he was touching me and showing me the same guy and telling me, you remember this man, boy? You was the only man. He said, stop and sit down and talk to this man or give him something. And look how this man pull himself now, boy. When I see this guy in clean clothes, having money to spend and balance back his life, I was like a proud daddy. I was like a total proud daddy. I felt that whatever I did, it had a positive impact on this young man's life, which it did. And I felt good. So I say that to say this. Sometimes in society, we like to judge people by appearance, by the clothes they wear, by the looks. But all kind of reasons we just use. We use anything to just judge people. We have to stop judging people. We have to stop looking at people how we just look at people. Because let me tell you something. Some of the people that we judging and looking down on, sometimes mentally, some of these vagrants you see walking around, and some of these people you see living a kind of mad, carefree life. Mentally, sometimes these people are brighter than we, academically. Sometimes some people, you don't know what's their circumstances. They come from a good home. They have wealth in their background and all these sort of things. So, in the end of the day, we all are human beings. And we should strive to make society on the whole, and wherever we live in, everybody are a wrong way, to grow, to learn, and to make society into a better society. And my message today to you, as always, as every other video, is to live, love, and laugh. That's how I get through my day. I take 5 minutes every day for nature. I take 5 minutes every day for thoughts. I sometimes like spending time by myself, just thinking about different things and trying to solve problems and trying to see how I can do something better than I did it the day before. Because every day is a new chance and a new slate you get to try to do something better than you did it the day before, the week before, the month before. It's helping yourself to become better than you was. And you're supposed to age like a bottle of wine. As you get older, you're supposed to get more wiser, more smarter. You're supposed to do things in a different manner. You're not supposed to have your old habits or your old ways. You're supposed to strive for change, strive for betterment. And I urge and I ask everyone, not only to help yourself, but remember the young ones around you. Remember the old ones around you. Remember these two groups of people. Because old people and young people, they need assistance and help in many different areas. When you could help, because let me tell you something. One point in time you was young, and as you grow older, you would get old.